Ugh. My car is sounding worse every day. How is everybody? It is Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I didn't let my car warm up before I left. I was listening to the governor. It's April 20th, by the way, Earth Day, I think. I was listening to the governor before I left, so I didn't come down to start my car. He closed the schools for the rest of the school year, which no surprise there. But he's talking about he's not sure he's going to open them up yet in the fall. So anyway, it's a beautiful day out. I think with the turn of the weather, I'm getting a little bit more motivated. I think, part of my problem, I think, has just been an incredibly long winter. I mean, it has not been a harsh winter. It's just been a long winter. And I'm ready for the spring. I'm ready to start canning again. The plants can start growing. So I'm going into work today with 14 points already. I brought 3 points with me, so that'll take me to 17 points when I get home. I'm going to eat dinner at home tonight. I work till 8 o'clock, so it's not excruciatingly late. I had some ground chuck patties made up in the freezer, and I thought, oh, maybe I can have one of these, but that's too late for me to eat ground beef for one thing. So I took a pound of ground turkey out of the freezer, and so I'll have a turkey patty when I get home instead. I had something else on my menu for tonight, but then I realized I don't have some of the things that the menu was telling me. Like, first of all, I made the menu when I had the matzo crackers, and I don't have those anymore, so I have to revise that. I forgot. Those matzo crackers I made were good, don't get me wrong, but they gave me gas. I know it's probably TMI, but not sure I'll be doing those again. But I've had I had bread for lunch, so I don't really need more carbs. I mean, I do have some baked Lay's at home. If I want to weigh out a half an ounce of those, that's 2 points, or 2 points. I think 1 ounce is 4 points. I can have those tonight if I want to, but we'll see how it is. I'm going to have my break. Let's see, it's 2:35, so I'll have my break around 5:30 or 6 o'clock. I brought a protein drink with me and a cheese stick and an orange. Now that's plenty for a snack, and it seems like if I drink a protein drink around 6 o'clock, it kind of curbs my appetite until at least I get home. So, and we'll go from there. But I'm feeling a little bit more energized today. I think I've had 2 days of good weather here. I got a lot accomplished yesterday in my apartment, just as far as getting all that crap burned. I got rid of a lot of boxes and stuff. I got rid of a lot of clutter, so you can at least see my living room now. My bedroom is another story. I got to work on that yet, because a lot of stuff I was moving around. I moved into my bedroom, and now I have to get that straightened up. And then again, I've got a bunch of clothes I need to deal with. Not just my clothes, but I found a box of Aaron's stuff, jackets and sweatshirts and stuff like that, over at the storage unit, which I haven't decided what I want to do with that yet. And there were a couple of Joe's coats in there. Now, one of Aaron's coats I like to wear, so, and it's a really nice top coat, so I'm going to see if one of the boys want it. Before I decide to get rid of anything, and a couple nice Carhartts. So, I may end up donating them. And then I have a whole box of Joe's stuff, which really isn't, his stuff was never really good enough. I mean, we used to laugh at Joe because he would get a new shirt, and 20 minutes after he put it on, it'd be stained because he just dropped everything on him. So, my daughter, by the way, has inherited that talent. So, I mean, they're not something that I would resell or anything like that. I just kept them, and I don't know why I kept them. You know, you just hold on to things thinking if you hold on to them long enough, they're going to come back. So, I'm probably going to end up just getting rid of them. But I haven't opened the box yet. I haven't looked at it yet. So after everything I was going through with the weekend with shredding documents and everything, I don't think mentally or emotionally I could have handled opening that box yet. It's still there. I know it's there, and I know it's in there. I just haven't actually physically looked at it yet. I haven't looked at those clothes since I packed them up 2 years ago in April. Well, beginning of April, I started packing this stuff up 2 years ago. So I haven't looked inside the box since I sealed it. So anyway, moving on. I am more determined. My scale was down today, by the way. I wanted to tell you that. It was 188.8, which takes me to exactly 89 pounds. Now remember, my biggest loss was 91.8. So I'm still 2.8 pounds away from that, but I'm getting closer. It was 188.8, or 2 points. I'm 2 pounds. 3 pounds? I don't know now. 91.8, 188.8. It's 3 pounds. I don't do math well without my calculator anymore. So I'm still 3 pounds away from my biggest weight loss. I'll get there. Maybe not Thursday, but I'll get there. So I ate breakfast late today, kind of purposely, and I had a hearty meal. I had oatmeal for breakfast. So, oh, by the way, I'm going back to recording on my phone just for a little while until I can figure out a workaround on that new program and how to get things uploaded a little quicker. Well, when I recorded earlier, I was on my way to work, and I got interrupted by a phone call from one of my sons, and then I never had time to finish what I was saying. I'm going back to recording my phone just temporarily until I can get a workaround figured out on the upload process of my new computer program. I enjoy my new computer program, but it just takes forever, and for me to add any content like my food recordings and everything, it just takes a long time. So today you're getting the old school recording, and I'm still going to keep working on it. I ended the day today with 17 points, sort of. I did have a couple pieces of candy tonight that I didn't track. I'm probably thinking I had 30 points total. But I mean, that's the rate I'm using at my weeklies. And other than that, I had a really good day. However, that 30 points, I walked almost 5 miles today. So I got over 10. Well, I haven't synced it altogether, but probably close to 12,000 steps I've gotten in today. So much better than what I've been doing. I was much more active. So that's good. So I think the extra points I had with the walking is kind of a wash. Other than that, not a whole lot to tell. It's getting really windy outside. I guess the rain's moving in. Now tomorrow I'm working 2 to 9. My boss did talk to me today about my work schedule, and it looks like I'm going to be having about 32 hours a week, because he wanted to verify that I don't want to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I said that is correct. I do not want to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So at least they're accommodating that. We have to have more people at the door at the same time now with the new restrictions. And also, this is what I look like at work now. Yep, they're requiring us to wear masks and gloves. So, I mean, I'm glad. I feel much safer that way. So, at least it's a step in the right direction. There's still way too many people in the store. People just need to stay home. I know you're getting antsy and everything, but for heaven's sakes, especially in Ohio, we've kind of got to jump on things And I'm just so afraid people start coming out more, and we're just going to be in a pickle. So stay home. Uh, we are keeping track. Part of my job is to keep track of how many people are in the store. Granted, today wasn't as bad as what I heard it was on the weekend. I guess over the weekend they had close to 600 people in the store at once. I think our high number today was close to 300, but that's still a lot of people in the store. And once they're in there, they're not social distancing. I mean, they're right on top of each other in the food aisles, and um, still too many people for my personal taste. But I decided that I wanted a paycheck. If I stayed home a couple days this week, I wouldn't hardly get anything on my paycheck, and I budgeted for the whole week, so that's what I wanted. I was glad to know I'm going to be getting 32 hours a week because that'll give me 54 on my no, yeah, 64 on my paycheck, which will be more money than I've gotten in a while. So, and put me that much closer to my goal of stopping work in October. So, anyway, I haven't looked at the menu for tomorrow yet. I got to do that. I have to put some stuff away before I go to bed, and I have a longer shift tomorrow, so I have actually a full dinner break at work tomorrow. So I'll have to figure that out in the morning before I go in. But I have my menu for the whole week printed out anyway, so I'm going to try my darndest. I had a good victory today in the break room. I went back there for my standard 15-minute break, and that's where I have a tendency to break down and get something out of the vending machine. Well, I did get something out of the vending machine. It was a bottle of water. So that's all I had. But I ate my orange and my cheese stick and and drank my protein drink, and that was about 5:30, and then I had dinner about 8:30 when I got home. So, but I didn't get anything else out of the vending machine. So, yay me, because that's always been a problem. Now tomorrow, since I have a whole break, and it seems like I go back there all the time with good intentions, and by the time I leave, I talk myself into getting something. So I have to put my lunch that I take with me in the refrigerator that's back in the break room. Um, so since I have a whole hour tomorrow, there's another room in the front of the store I can go to take my dinner or my lunch break. So I'll go back and grab my lunch out of the refrigerator and then go to the front of the store. There are no vending machines in that other area. So I know that I will at least be away from the temptation. So I think what I really need to do is just remove myself from the situations. So anyway, that's about it for me today. Let me show you what I did record. I recorded my breakfast and my lunch and my dinner. I didn't show you what I had for the break. So, but I can tell you that it was just not a Premier Protein, the Equate version of that, a vanilla protein shake, which is the same points as the Premier Protein. It's 2 points, and then a Frigo Light cheese stick for 1 point, and then an orange for 0 points. That was my break. And then, of course, I had a bottle of water. So that was it. So I'm going to end this video with showing you what I had to eat today. I'll be back tomorrow with what I ate and let you know how things are going. So, bye-bye. Right, my breakfast is starting out with a bowl of oatmeal. It's 40 grams of the dry old-fashioned oats for 4 points. My half a cup of strawberries and half a cup of blueberries are 0 points. I also have 120 milliliters of unsweetened almond milk for 0 points, and 30 milliliters of the Maple Grove sugar-free maple syrup in that, also for 0 points. So my bowl of oatmeal is 4 points, and I have 2 points in my coffee. Right now, my breakfast is 6 points. I am going to have 2 eggs and 2 pieces of center cut bacon, so I do believe it's going to end up being 8 points. But I will let you know in my next video. All right, this is the second part of my breakfast. I have 2 slices of the Oscar Mayer center cut bacon. This is 2 points. I have 1 egg and 2 egg whites, and that's 0 points. So this takes my whole breakfast with my oatmeal up to 8 points. All right, my lunch today is I'm having just a sandwich and some fruit. I've got a cup of grapes for 0 points. My sandwich is 2 slices of Healthy Life bread for 2 points. I have 1 container of the Good Foods chunky guacamole on there for 2 points. Also a slice of Velveeta for 1 and 2 ounces of the Oscar Mayer turkey breast for 1 point. So my sandwich is 6 points. 6 point lunch takes me to 14 points for the day. So I'm having a turkey patty. This is the 99% lean. It's the Genio turkey. 0 points for this. It's 3.5 ounces cooked. My green beans are 0. This is the low sodium, low sugar ketchup from Great Value. 2 tablespoons, also 0. So 0 point dinner tonight.